New tonight at 5:30, anyone who drives along Delaware Avenue has seen the work at Gates Circle over the last few years, but some of it has hit a snag.
After last week's Canterbury Woods opening, we wanted to know what was up with the plans for the rest of the former Millard Fillmore Hospital site. And it turns out the developer, looking to save some historical building there, is now trying to find the money to do that.
Our Dave McKinley has the latest in a story you'll see only on 2.
It's been 2 years since this implosion took down the old Millard Fillmore Hospital at Gates Circle, clearing the way for $150 million of new development. The first component, Canterbury Woods Senior Apartments built by the Episcopal Church Home, was formally dedicated last week. Now, Montante Development continues to push forward with the rest of the site.
This is the future Lancaster Square,
around which a mix of stores, offices, and apartments will rise. In essence, a whole new neighborhood, including a 6-story building on Delaware Avenue, which has already passed muster with the city's planning board.
We're looking to start construction as soon as possible, and we imagine that will be in the next couple of months.
Not all of the hospital complex was demolished, though. Several buildings, some more than a century old, were preserved for anticipated reuse.
Obviously, in order for us to move forward on that project, we need to have a viable financing strategy.
The strategy largely hinged on securing historic tax credits. They didn't get them.
The story is that all of the buildings were added on to one another over time.
And the National Park Service, which grants the tax credits, felt this made them part of the same building. Translation: when they blew up this one, they blew up their chances of getting tax credits for the others.
So essentially, by tearing down some of the structures, what we did was disqualify us from qualifying for historic tax credits per the regulations.
It was almost like she swallowed the spider to catch the fly here.
Well,
is that something you kind of found yourself doing this about afterwards?
We're really focused on trying to make progress on a daily basis.
You'd also think they'd have said something first.
Like I said, we're just trying to move forward. We're focused on the overall vision for the project. We think that the adaptive reuse of those buildings would be great.
Besides, it's something they promised surrounding neighborhoods to sell them on the plan.
If historic tax credits are not available to us, we're going to look for other opportunities to be able to fill that financing gap.
Are one of the options, Chris, take them down?
That's not something that we're looking at. We're committed to saving those structures, and we're going to do everything we can to save them.
This will be the first to tell you, when it comes to development projects, especially large-scale ones like this, very few of them go from A to Z as originally envisioned. And on the other hand, Montante has an impressive string of success stories throughout the city. He's also one who believes that when there's a will, there's a way. And he says they have the will and will find the way to save these historic structures. Reporting from near Gates Circle in Buffalo, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.